Ohio National Guard members are operating 2 mass testing sites in the tri-state starting today.
Governor Mike DeWine is sending more help to hospitals in the form of the Ohio National Guard.
This is my first time being activated for COVID. It's been a privilege. This is why I joined the National Guard, because I wanted to help my community.
Hundreds of Ohio Army National Guard members are answering the call to duty tonight.
In a series of deployment ceremonies, 1,800 soldiers statewide from the 37th Infantry Brigade combat team said their goodbyes in Dayton on Thursday.
400 of Ohio National Guard members and their families said goodbye. They're getting deployed overseas.
We've really been focused on counterinsurgency for over 20 years and organizing and training for that kind of adversary. Our pacing adversaries now, the folks that we have to worry about, are really thinking about what we call the high-end fight. Large-scale combat operations, and we have to think about all the domains of warfare. We have to not only think about land, sea, and air, we have to think about cyberspace, because our adversaries are very sophisticated there, and those will be very decisive domains of warfare going into the future.
The 108th Fighter Wing has been conducted a large-scale readiness exercise, which we're practicing mobilizing and deploying our F-16s for major combat operations overseas.
We are an engineer advisory team specifically. Right, so our team specifically, we work with INDOPACOM and we advise the engineer assets they have, or leadership that have engineer assets underneath them, on how to improve their capabilities so they can better utilize their engineer assets.
The Ohio Cyber Reserve, the Ohio Military Reserve, the Naval Militia, even the Civil Air Patrol, these are volunteer organizations that significantly stretch our capabilities.
Ohio State Best Wear Competition, NCO, Sergeant Stafford, 37th IBC team. First place, Specialist Cerneca, 73rd Troop Command.
And the Airman of the Year is...
We are the 5th largest Army National Guard, 2nd largest Air National Guard in the country, and that's for a couple reasons. First of all, Ohioans have a high propensity to serve. We're a large state with a large propensity to serve.
That was the best decision of my life. I'm glad to be a citizen of the United States of America. I also am glad to be a part of the Air National Guard, because we are serving something beyond myself.
Very excited. I cannot wait to start this new part of my life, and I can't wait to see what happens next.